Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking a little bit about how Trello can help you. I'm going to list 10 basic functionalities of Trello and just get your brain thinking about ways that you can utilize Trello. Number one, you could plan out a vacation. Now you can utilize Trello to incorporate research for your trip. You can put up certain due dates on when you need to do certain things. Or maybe you need to get your passport. You can make a list that says get passport and then put cards underneath about how or what you're going to do to get your passport. You can even set due dates as well. So that's just a great way to utilize Trello. Number two, keep track of a book writing project. We're going to be talking about that more as we go on because I am an author and I use Trello a lot for my author marketing and author career. And one of my favorite ways of utilizing it is to make a book outline. So we're going to be talking more about that, but you can utilize it in any end of a book writing project and really can help you keep research in one place. You can have a list about quotes you want to use. You can have a list of chapters that are finished or chapters that you need to write. I will be showing you my board that I have set up for my book outline, my upcoming book. And it has been already amazingly helpful just for organization and keeping everything together and then helping me do research as well. Number three, you could plan a wedding with Trello. Why not share a board with your wedding planner and get them to organize it via Trello so you can follow along with what they're doing. You can add your ideas and research and say, hey, you can have a list that says flowers you might want. And you can have cards underneath that with different types of flowers or different research topics that you've looked up. I know there's more to a wedding than flowers. I've never planned a wedding myself. But I do know that there is a lot to it. So you can make your list, you can do your research, put due dates, organize it with team members, and really just plan a fantastic wedding. Number four is a to-do list. Trello is basically a to-do list on steroids. You can do so much with Trello more than just a simple checking off of a to-do item. It helps you track it, keep it organized, make comments on that specific thing, and then help you know when it's finished as well. So it's great for to-do lists, but you can do so much more as well. Meal planning is number five. I love this one. My wife and I have a board where we share a lot of our meal planning ideas because we're currently on the Whole30 meal program. We list a lot of different recipes that we're going to want to use. We put up due dates and say, hey, we want to have this recipe on Friday. You can put a due date and add team members and say, hey, we want to make this. Or if I'm supposed to make that, we'll add me. If Miranda's going to make that, my wife will add her to that card. Just a way to keep things organized and to be able to do online research, but then to keep it in one place as well. Because we all know bookmarks and spreadsheets can get kind of crazy sometimes. Number six, work projects. I use Trello for all of my work projects. Pretty much every single one I have a separate Trello board for. A lot of my stuff I need to do a lot of repeats for. I need to look up a lot of the same documents. That's what I mean by repeats. I need to have links to the Kindle store for certain books. I need to have everything in one place for that one person or for that one client. So it really helps me utilize the project to the best of my ability to have everything organized, and it saves me a lot of time looking through files, looking through folders, and it just goes way beyond what a simple spreadsheet can do. I'm a huge fan of spreadsheets, but I am slowly replacing a lot of my old spreadsheets with Trello. Number seven, you can keep a reading list. Say there's certain books or certain genres you want to read. You can make a list for the genre and then make cards for the books that you might want to read in those. You can even put due dates. Hey, I want to read these books this summer while we're on vacation. Within the cards that you make of the books, you could leave comments about the books. This is especially helpful if you're going to write a Goodreads review or if you want to post an Amazon review on your blog like I do for some books. This might help you organize your thoughts on those specific books. So it's a great way to keep a good reading list. Number eight, it's keeping track of blog to-do items. If you run a website or a blog, you know that there's just a ton of work that goes into that. This just helps you organize it in one place. You can just put the name of your blog, board. Then you can organize outreach. You can organize some link building. You can organize your blog post ideas. All of that can be in one place. And this is especially helpful if you have team members that are working on that board with you. You can share it with them and then have them just help you make your website the best it possibly can be. Number 9, and this one's probably my favorite, and I've never even used it for this. But I love the idea of what you can do with this. It's job hunting. It's so good for this because you can have one place where you have all your documents. I usually use that off to the left of the board. You can keep all you can keep your resumes, you can keep the different items you need to fill out applications, keep that all in one place. And then you can even have a list that says applied, need to follow up. You can have your cards in there with due dates or when you need to follow up with people, when you want to send them thank you notes or thank you letters, and it just will help you keep everything organized in there. I'm excited for you to try that one, so definitely let me know how that goes if you are currently searching for a job. I think that is really what Trello was made for, that type of organization where you need to refer back and you need to really have a good place of organizing everything in one place. And last but not least, number 10, life planning. My wife and I use it for this purpose a lot, life planning and brainstorming. We love it for this purpose. It really helps us keep everything in one place that we want it to do. Maybe we want to travel. We have a travel list with cards in there. We just have a place of organization for just our life and brainstorming, where we want our lives to go. We're weird. We're always talking about future planning and what we want to do with our lives. So this is one place where we can keep it all in one place and refer back to it often. So those are 10 ways that you can utilize Trello. We're going to be talking more about some of those, and I'm going to be showing examples of some boards with some of those so you can kind of see how it all works together. But I'm excited for you to just get started with Trello, and I'm excited for you to get started with this course. So without further ado, we're going to jump in, and we're just going to see more of what Trello can offer.